Hey, welcome. Today I'm going to be doing a quick video for you on the Salomon Speedcross 5 GTX. These are Gore-Tex trail running shoes here. Tried to clean them off for my morning run, but didn't work so well. So I gotta still work on that, getting the mud out here. But wanted to give you a quick review on these. These are a fun winter running shoe. Can probably use them in the summer as well. I just haven't gotten to try them in the summer. I got them a few weeks ago, and I've definitely been enjoying some good trail running trail runs in them, as you can probably see. So I've had Salomon hiking boots in the past, but I haven't really gotten into them with trail running until now. I decided to try. I tried these on at a store, and they just felt really nice on my feet. So I gave them a try, and so far I've been pretty happy with them. Salomon's, I have pretty wide feet, and Salomon boots I found run pretty narrow. I find that these also run pretty narrow. However, it's a nice material. It's kind of a stretchy material. So even though it has that kind of narrow look to it, it does stretch a bit to your feet. And even with my wide feet, I actually find the width very comfortable, and I don't get like blisters from the toes rubbing together. So it's cool that it has that sleek look, looks narrow, but it still can accommodate a wide foot like my wide feet. Now it's got kind of most Salomon shoes have this. As you can see, the laces. It's got the pull cord. That's pretty cool. I like that. Really easy to just slip them on and off. Which is great, and sometimes you have to really pull at them to get a good lockdown, but I feel like they do pretty well lock the feet down. So I would say all in all, I like that. And in the tongue of the shoe, there's a little there is a pocket to like tuck it away, so it doesn't like have to hang down or be tucked into anywhere. It's just kind of can be hidden, this whole pull strap here. Now, getting into some of the things that I really like about the shoe. So they're light, maybe not as light as other trail running shoes. They're listed, from what I saw, listed at 12 ounces. So you pick them up, you put them on your feet. They feel light, without question. They feel like nice, light running shoes, not like a hiking boot. The stack height, 20 millimeters in the front and 30 in the back. So it's got a bit of a heel here. And let's see, I like the grip is great. It's just got these thick lugs, so you can comfortably run on rocks, trails, things like that, and it grips nicely. Like these, I hope you can get a good look at those. Those are some thick lugs there. And they even kind of in the front too. You've got them, so yep, good grip, without a doubt, good grip. They look good. I don't like these crazy colors in running shoes. I like kind of all black, all one color. So for me, I'm very happy with just kind of the single color look like that is great for me. They're responsive. They have cushion, but they're definitely nice, responsive running shoes, which I like. I don't like these overly thick-soled, really spongy running shoes. I like ones that, have good response and feel like you're moving, covering ground, running fast. So it has that. In my opinion, it does have that. It's got a nice, if you look inside here, it's got the Ortholite sole here. So it's a pretty nice and grippy sole in there, inner sole. And that's supposed to have features that eliminate smell and things like that and keep it a little bit nicer inside there. So that's I think pretty nice feature. So yeah, let's see. Let's get into some of the things that I don't like as much about the shoe. I'm kind of more of a minimalist. In fairness, maybe I'm biased because I am a little bit more of a minimalist fan. Like ultra type shoes, things like that are kind of a little less bulky. In my opinion, there's a little bit too much going on in this heel area here, this energy cell, as it's written here. I realize that not everyone is a 4-foot runner. I tend to be a little more of a 4-foot runner, but I think that the front has this nice, amazing, sleek look to it. It feels like a great, sleek running shoe with great grip. And then the back kind of makes it a little more hiking boot-ish. Um, I would shave down some of the back a little bit, but again, that might be coming from some of my bias of my preference sometimes for minimal running shoes. But I feel like sometimes with that big heel, it kind of weighs you down a little bit in the back. Maybe it gets a bit muddy, catches some mud, then you're really, you got some heavy heel there to work with. So I don't like the back design as much. Kind of to go along with that, it's kind of a long feeling shoe. Because you have these lugs like at the tip here, it kind of like gives it a long front because of the front spikes. And then you've got kind of the bulky heel. So sometimes it's kind of got a little bit like a long feel, which again, I like a little more minimalist, than this like just long feeling shoe. Even though it fits me very perfectly, I wouldn't get a smaller size. The size is good. It just, you look down, it looks a little bit like kind of long visually to me. Let's see. And this is just something I've heard about it. And I've run with it mostly in a little bit colder weather because it's winter here. But I hear that the material can get a bit hot in the summertime. So I'll have to try it in the summer and see how it holds up when it's not winter. But I've been running in the rain in it, running even on decently, so a little bit of heat, sometimes. It feels like it's keeping the temperature pretty nice in there, not overly hot. But I have heard that is a little bit of a drawback when the weather heats up a little bit. That it is this black material and is kind of tight to your foot and everything like that. So that could cause some overheating if you tend to have like sweatier feet and you're sensitive to that kind of thing. But okay, so in general, just to sum it up, when I like to really use these is when it's just after a rain or when it is raining, and to just take these out on the trails, and that I can handle mud, I can handle tricky, a little more technical terrain, which I don't run on really technical terrain a lot, but with these I do feel comfortable going on more technical terrain. You just have a better grip, you have great support, kind of like almost like the support of a hiking boot. For maybe a really long run, the drawback would be that it's a little heavier, so I'd probably want a lighter shoe going long distances. But I've run some good 10Ks in these, and they do a great job. Really, you feel like you're gripping the ground nicely, you handle the elements well, it's comfortable to the foot, and I really enjoy them. So that's kind of my take on it. Great winter running shoe for the elements, for mud, for rocks, and difficult trails. And they are definitely a trail running shoe. I mean, the lugs are thick. These thick lugs are not as pleasant while running on the road, so I really try to stick to and maybe they could even damage the lugs if you run on roads, really kind of shave them down a bit. So I try to really stick to the trails, but that's what I mostly do anyway. So that's the Salomon Speedcross 5 GTX. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks a lot.